Okay, hang on. It already says I'm having a problem. Are we good? I think we're good. Bones, are you there?
Beware! I live! Run!
Okay, so, I'm having internet problems, so this is our second take. Because
Cut me off mid-fuck rant.
Yeah, and,
Take two.
what I had does not work. So, take two, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
Greetings!
Bonjour.
Salutations and welcome to episode 38 of the Super Happy Fun Jabbertron Tea Party with Kiki, Bones, and Doug. Breathe. Break out the tea and ribbons, my lovelies, cause it's time to get fancy and jabber about magical girls and dildos.
So, in case we jump again, let's talk about Sailor Moon. We finished the first season, so let's discuss that. Because we're the Sailor Moon show now, apparently.
Simultaneously the most depressing and hope-inspiring anime I've watched in a long time. Why is it depressing? The fucking ending. Fuck those people. Fuck them right in the ass.
It was not depressing. It had hope. They all lived.
But no one remembered one another because Usagi didn't want anybody to get hurt and fight anymore, so it destroyed their relationships.
But they can all be friends again. All they have to do is run into each other again.
Yes, but they're not.
It gives them hope of becoming friends without the, oh my god, our lives are in danger aspect.
Yeah, but when Usagi gets her memories back at the start of season 2, it's like she's been crushed. Like somebody has raped her, sort of. Like,
yeah,
she did
you see her eyes.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to remember this. I don't want to fight. And it's like, oh god.
No.
I cried, but...
Kiki, correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the difference in her eyes before Luna puts the memories back or unlocks the memories and after. She has this really, like, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed look in her eyes before she unlocks the memories. Afterwards, she looks like she's just been raped in every orifice of her body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, the more appropriate thing is she looks like she's been mind raped, which is pretty much what's happened because Luna's unlocked all the horrors that she's been through in the last year.
Then, yes, she does get her friends back, but the love of her life doesn't fucking remember her. And she remembers him.
Actually, the worst part is that she doesn't even get her friends back right away.
They come back in the second episode.
Yes, but think about, what was the time lapse between the first episode and the second episode?
Couple weeks, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. She's alone with all of this. When usually she would do what? Call Ray, call Amy, call a meeting. They'd all sit down and hold hands and kumbaya it out, right? But she's alone with this.
Well, she also wants to be alone because she wants them to have the freedom to live a normal life. But she learns, she can't fucking do it.
Yeah. Neither the cats nor her want the other girls to be reawakened, but it comes to a point where she just can't do it alone. And they seem genuinely okay with it once they're reawakened. Like, they're kind of like, you kind of see it, and a couple of them are just like, why didn't you wake us up right away? Why did you do this? We don't want to forget this. We didn't want to forget this.
That's because they're on a different level of it than her.
Well, they gained kind of a secondary family, because unlike Usagi, they all have, in one way or another, distant relationships. Ray has a grandpa, but she also has a father we never see who controls her life from the sidelines.
Yeah, and if you notice, she doesn't have any friends.
Mm-hmm.
None of them have friends. None of them have
I call shenanigans.
family.
I call shenanigans. The
Shenanigans.
episode where Ray is in charge of the festival committee. Everybody loves Ray. Everybody.
That doesn't mean that she has
Yeah, but-
friends.
She doesn't seem to revel in it. She's like, yeah, I'm in charge, but they're not her friends. They idolize her. There's a difference.
None of those people would come over to her house for a slumber party and talk about boys.
Well, they
or
would,
something.
but they'd probably just annoy her the entire time.
Yeah.
They'd just be,
Ray's
oh,
such a
Ray,
hard
you're
ass.
so awesome! It's like,
Yeah.
can we just read comics or something?
I mean, you end up with Ray being the massive hard ass who's too good for everybody.
Mhm.
Amy, who's too caught up in her own studies. Makoto, who's the weird transfer girl. They literally call her that.
Yeah.
Like the first or second episode, one of the other girls who, when they don't have their memories, goes, "Hey, aren't you the weird transfer girl?" And she's like, "Yes." Minako, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about her. She has no fucking backstory. She has no character development. She's just kind of there.
She doesn't like it when you fuck with kids.
Well, yeah, but
But I would say that's probably true about any of
that's
them.
the first time we ever see her house, let alone the outside of her school. She feels like such a tack on it. Just I don't even know what to even do about her.
Later on, it won't seem that way, though.
Yeah.
She won't seem like a tack on later on.
They still don't have much of a social life outside of the group, though.
Yeah.
But that's what happens.
But at least they have each other.
And I think it's one of those, like, guys who come back from war are better friends with the dudes they've been in the war zone with than people that they knew back before they left.
Well, that's because you go through shit with each other.
And they were there for you. You know you can depend on them.
Lost it.
Fuck! Are we back? No. It's still recording.
Are we not dead?
We're not officially dead.
Yay!
Wow. Awesome.
Sailor Scouts.
Yes.
Yes. What did we cut off with?
I have no idea where the cut is because I'm afraid to check the file.
Yes.
We were talking about
comrades in arms and how you feel closer to your war buddies because you've gone through shit. You know you can depend on them.
But
you
then
know
you
they
also
understand you.
So in that concept, it's like they all feel stronger and like they do better things together, which is what I'm going to say is the reason why the other girls were perfectly happy getting the memories back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a purpose to our lives, and we have these goals that we get to meet once again. And the reason why Sailor Moon was crushed by it is because she's like the commander who, unfortunately, sees the trap, sees the bomb, but has to send her best friends in anyways. Mm. She's the one that had to watch each and every one of them die, and then knew perfectly well that they at that point she didn't know that they were going to come back.
No.
So she had to fight the fight alone, knowing that she had pretty much been the cause of each one of their deaths, along with them. You know, they walked into each and every thing by themselves. Nobody forced them into it. But if they hadn't have been protecting her, they all would have been at home, perfectly safe.
Well,
until the world was obliterated by Queen Natalia.
But
still,
you get the point, right? They were happy because they had a purpose again. Because they had family back, they had their friends back. She was crushed because she knows that at some point she's gonna have to watch her family die again. And
that in Usagi, it's heavily spoken of in the last season especially, does not have that soldier sense.
She never will.
She will fight, but she doesn't want to have to. She wants everybody to be saved, to have the chance to be happy.
She is the love part of the group.
Heart.
She is the heart. She is the soul. She is the glue that keeps all of them together.
Yeah.
She is the center of this group. She's not a fighter. She's not a soldier. She's the idol that they all follow, that they all protect. And so it's going to break her heart more, where they see it as, this is what we have to do. This is what we were born for. This is just what our lives consist of. Mm-hmm. But she sees a brighter future for them.
Yeah, it's
because she loves them.
I have this great power because I have these friends who let me, be with them and use that power, but because I have this power, I'm constantly
putting them in danger.
Yeah, because enemies are coming for my power.
Mm-hmm.
They're attracted to this place because we have power.
Exactly.
So, and because they're technically my soldiers, regardless of what I say, they're always going to try to defend me.
Yep.
And I will never be good enough not to, unless I just do the super attack, but that only fixes things once. And they get pretty pissy when she tries to do that.
Oh yeah.
It's like
all the screaming that ensues. Don't do it! Don't do it! And she just goes and does it anyways.
Well, in the second to last episode, she's like, dudes, I will give you the fucking crystal. Don't kill my friends. And they're like, no, we will disown you if you do that. Let us die for you.
And even though their deaths pretty much give her more power, because that was what you were seeing when she was going up against Beryl, and she pretty much calls on each of them, their powers are still out there. Kind of like hanging out in the universe, waiting to be called. And that's what it signified. When each person put their hand on top of hers, it was her gathering their power that was left over after they were killed, and using their power to finish everything off and to start it over again.
And I quote, "Spirit bombs aren't just for DBZ."
Yes. Usagi is a very powerful being, but she is also a very powerful transmitter of others' powers. Like, she can collect it through them,
She's an antenna.
add it to her own, and just bam!
Oh yeah.
Empathy catalyst is the word you're looking for.
Yes, thank you.
Empathy catalyst. Yeah.
But yeah, first season, was it worth it?
Sure.
Did you enjoy the last 2 episodes?
Yes, that was a very dark turn from what the rest of the series was. Or the rest of the season, I guess.
I actually love the last episode of the first season. It's like my absolute, it's one of my absolute favorites. Just because of the whole fact that you actually, for me, it set the tone for the rest of the entire series. Because you see everything for what it is. Her friends, unfortunately, are her pawns that allow her to take a step forward and give her more power, but ultimately, she is the queen on the chessboard, and she will fuck you. And, but she'll knock down as many of her pawns as she needs to.
Yeah, she won't like it.
She won't like it, but I'm pretty sure if the queen on a chessboard could talk, she would say that she cried for each one of those pawns. But
no, she'd bitch at why the king isn't doing enough work. I'm gonna defend your ass, you're king. When does the game end when you die? I'm still around.
But I did love the fact because when I watched the very last episode for the very first time, I had no clue that there was a second season. Because, again, the very first time I ever watched it, I didn't have access to the internet. I was watching it through a channel here in the United States. So it was in English. It was, cut up all to hell. But I had no idea that there was a second season. I thought that it was a wonderful ending. I thought it was beautiful. I mean, these girls got their lives back, the Earth was saved, and they give you ultimately no indication that there's going to be more to come. I mean, they don't really set anything up for it. It's, here's the last episode, everybody dies, oh wait, everybody's alive, and they're all in their lives, and they're all happy, and da-da-da-da. You know? I thought it was a perfect ending.
I thought it was absolutely terrible.
Okay, so I'll be pro and he'll be con. How was it terrible, senor?
Because it's not a Hollywood happy ending.
Because in Hollywood, they would have all retained their memories.
Damn it, man. I need my pain. It made me who I am. Thank you, Star Trek V, The Undiscovered Country.
Oh god. I know that one. No, you don't need your pain. Just because it made you who you were doesn't mean you weren't happier without it.
I think Star Trek has proven multiple times that you need all those bad things to happen to you, otherwise you don't grow into a powerful Starfleet captain.
It's really what we all aspire to be.
Yeah.
But it happened to both Kirk and Picard.
Mm-hmm. So we started R as well. We're halfway through? I forgot how many episodes we watched.
Oh god, no. We're like maybe 10 episodes in.
The Doomtree saga isn't that long. So
Yeah. We're halfway through Doomtree, but we're not halfway through the series or the season.
You are so coming up on a couple of my favorite episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I love the end of the Doomtree saga.
Are we still here?
I think we're still here.
It told me we weren't, and then we were. Okay. Man, I hope
Your ISP is bad, bud.
I don't know what's wrong. Motherfuckers. Anyway.
Anywho. So, you watched season 1. Into season 2 so far. What have you liked the most, and what have you disliked the most?
About season 2?
What you've seen so far about the Doomtree saga.
The twins are hilarious. The fact that they only came to the planet because they didn't think it was protected, and then once they found out it was, they didn't decide to go somewhere else, kind of made me laugh a little bit.
I don't think they have the energy to go anywhere else.
Yeah. They also kind of looked at, the girls and went, girls, there's no way they're more powerful than us.
Even though they constantly destroy our Guardians.
Exactly.
Anyway, you were saying?
That's pretty much it so far.
Well, there's not really much more that we could say about it without, doing the whole spoiler alert.
How are you liking Moonlight Knight with his long monologues?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he's the container for all of Mamoru's memories. Yeah,
as he's made reference to the Scouts' non-sailor forms, like want to hear you sing, or do well in your studies, or eat your food, sort of thing. Because he knows.
He knows.
Poor Mamoru, always getting the short end of the stick.
I know, right? I feel so bad for him.
If he's not being a stab shield, he's having drama dumped in his lap.
Exactly. I mean, how would you feel if there was some teenage girl running after you going, we're in love, I swear! I swear we're in love! We have a past life!
I don't know, he might secretly like it. Mamoru gets all the ladies.
Oh god.
Like I said, only a man who's manly enough to wear a pink shirt is gonna get all the bitches in the end.
All the bitches.
What did the motivation posters say? Only someone rad enough in the 90s to wear a hot pink button-up shirt could end up marrying a princess, becoming king of the world, and having the most beautiful women in the world for his bodyguards.
Yeah.
When you consider that the Sailor Scouts basically exist as like the 5 most powerful women in the world, he's married to the queen of the world. and her bodyguards are her friends from middle school.
Wow.
Kind of fucked up when you think about it that way, isn't it?
And that's not it either, because the rest of the scouts are just on the outer spaces, so there's even more than that.
Yeah.
Well, that, and there's also a shit ton more in the manga.
Oh yeah.
Because the scouts get their own, like, demi-scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about the Moon Scouts.
Yeah. Oh man. He's just surrounded by bitches.
Yeah. He needs some guys.
Well, okay, at least in the manga he has his lieutenants, or his generals, whatever they call it, the Shinto,
Didn't they all get taken over by Beryl?
in the manga they get, like, at least thought form, because he keeps their crystals. I apparently have a text message. And he gets Helios. Helios is also part of him. It's an earth being.
I'm of the opinion that if she could save the Sailor Scouts, why couldn't she save the 4 generals?
I don't know.
That's probably one of the things that bugged me most about season 1. It's like, okay, you could save the Sailor Scouts for good reason, but you couldn't save his four generals. I mean, theoretically, they turned in the first place, like in the ancient times, they turned on him anyway. But it's like it was Barrow's beguiling, nature that turned them.
I think it just makes for a better storyline. I think it's hilarious that he's constantly surrounded by women and, like, no men exist.
They exist, they're just lesser.
Yeah, Sailor Moon is the ultimate in woman power.
The only other dude he gets to, like, physically hang out with who isn't just, another regular person is the horse human thing that's going to eventually marry and bone his daughter.
Awesome. Yeah. He's screwed. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to be friends with the thing that's boning my daughter.
Mamoru is clearly a progressive thinking man.
Uh-huh.
Well, he wants to get to know his new son-in-law.
Yeah, his son-in-law that turns into a horse.
Hey, at least we know that Chibiusa will never be bored in bed.
Yep.
Oh.
Not at present. In the future.
Okay. Yeah. I really need to, like, have my brain cleaned because it's just filthy.
Well, Mamoru started out with no family, and now he has a giant expanding family of mostly women, but still.
Yeah.
He found a home. For a lot of them, that's what it is. They found a home.
Well, yeah. That's, like, the biggest part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is, aw, you didn't have a home. Well, come and have a home with me.
You're always welcome in my home. Even if you were bad once, I don't care as long as you're not still trying to stab me. Please don't try to stab me.
And don't worry. If you die,
I'll bring you back.
I'll bring you back. Yeah.
I'm a fucking god.
Especially if you died protecting me. Which I totally think that she should have found a way to bring back, what was his name? Nephlite?
Yeah, Nephrite. One of, Mamoru's generals.
I think she should have brought them all back and made them good and let them be his buddies. It would have totally been awesome.
Yeah. Let them be the stab shields instead of her husband.
Exactly.
Because seriously, if it's coming at Usagi, it's going to end up in Mamoru.
Yeah.
Just imagine Mamoru strutting around Neo Tokyo with his 4 generals.
Yeah.
That's actually an awesome idea. She gets to strut around with her 4 scouts. Why can't he strut around with his 4 generals?
Just imagine them bursting into the bedroom going, Sir, there's a problem! And him going, what? You know, he's balls deep in his wife, and they're going, sir, there's a problem!
Deal with it yourself!
Don't we have 4 Sailor Scouts and 4 generals to take care of this shit? What happened?
Go tell Pluto to freeze time for a while. I'm busy.
Bitch, I'm busy screwing my wife. Ugh.
That's the only reason why I married her.
You can totally just see Usagi laughing her ass off with these balls deep in her. Because I believe she's that type of woman, dude. They'd be in the midst of it. These guys would come bursting in with their problems. And he'd be yelling shit at him while he's still going at it. Because he's that kind of man. and she'd just be sitting there trying not to laugh her ass off.
Or just, laugh. Because I'm the queen, bitch.
Look at how big a video.
He's like going like, give me 5 fucking minutes. I'm almost done.
No, you can't have.
I can have?
No, I think you'd have to get a new motherboard.
Kiki's mean because she showed me something giant that I can't have.
Anyway. So yay, we're finally in R. R is good, even though it has that one stupid plot thread that I'll talk about when it comes up. Because it's stupid. The one I was bitching about in the living room.
No, I forgot. You're gonna have to remind me later.
I will remind you later. Forgetful woman.
Brain dead, yay!
Shit. Derp-a-derp.
And just think, I don't do drugs.
Sure, that's what they all say.
No, seriously.
Right before the acid hits.
We can't afford acid.
Yeah. No, I don't do drugs at all.
Except for over-the-counter stuff.
Well, yeah, I'll take, like, Tylenol or something.
The way my dad talks about peyote buds, I kind of want to do that and get on a golf course, because he claims it's, like, the greatest thing ever.
Okay.
Years and years ago, in, like, the 70s, my dad and, like, a bunch of his buddies were down in, like, I don't even know, like, Arizona or something. And he's talking about, like, they all got high on peyote buds, and, like, we're playing golf and, like, seeing shit. I'm like, God, I'm not a drug user. I've never done drugs, but that just sounds amazing. Sounds like a lot of fun. I always imagine it being like when Homer Simpson eats the devil pepper and then has that huge trip where the voice of Johnny Cash comes out of Coyote.
Ah.
I must have missed that one.
You miss a lot of things.
Yes, I do.
Like, all the things.
But everybody still loves me.
Yes.
So what are you hoping to see as you continue through the Sailor Moon?
Like, just this season, or like the entire series going forward?
I guess we'll limit it to just this season.
The one thing, as I've told Kiki, the one thing I'm really interested to see is Chibi's reaction to her parents as teenagers, basically. I get the distinct feeling that they're not a lot different, but, like, when you meet your mother as a 14-year-old, what do you think? I mean, okay, so she's like 5 or 6, like, emotionally, mentally. But, like, you're meeting your mother as an actual, literal 14-year-old. Like, you just go, hey, so you're my mother in, like, 900 years' time. Oh, wait, no, that's right. They had her, like almost immediately after the end of, or like within the next couple of years, the end of the series, but they don't age for whatever bizarre reason.
Magic.
Yeah, magic my ass.
Magic powers go.
I don't know, imagine it's something like, oh my god, she was always like that.
Although I feel like she kind of falls for her dad.
She falls far less for her dad in the anime than she does in the manga. That is some serious, I want to murder my dad sort of shit there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. It's I love some aspects of the manga, but I really do prefer the anime, and it's mostly for that. That and the girls seem to have lives a bit. Like, they're still all about being scouts, but not to the point of where it's almost oddly cultish.
Did we lose him?
My connection says we're poor quality, but still connected.
Sorry, I was busy drilling. I just got a link from a friend stating that Viz Media is going to release Ranma 1/2 on Blu-ray later next year.
Nice. Didn't you just get that?
No,
Not on Blu-ray, but...
No, I got Inuyasha. Two Christmases ago, not last Christmas, but the Christmas of 2011, the Black Friday sale for Red Stuff was the entire series of Ranma 1/2 for like $110. It was a good deal, that's for sure.
I never saw it. I just know the basic concept of the show.
Ranma 1/2 is really, 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 really dumb. I mean, really dumb. But that's why you like it. It's kind of like Sailor Moon. Like, I looked at Sailor Moon, I'm like, this show is really, really dumb, but it's growing on me. And it grew on me really, really fast. Although, I have to admit, I felt the same way about Yu Yu Hakusho. And then as soon as I realized that the authors married each other, I was like, this makes so much sense. I know I say that every time, but it makes so much sense to me that those two would end up married. They basically wrote the same fucking story from from the male perspective, from the female perspective. Fortunio is given godlike powers, well, not godlike powers, but given superpowers, and left to fight, the evils of outer space in Sailor Moon's case, and the underworld, or the dead, in Yusuke Uramashi's case.
I can't read lips, I don't know what you're saying.
Those two authors married each other?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Universe!
That makes sense.
And it's not like they just married each other. They've been married for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
They've been married forever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wasn't that fun? That was part 1. Freshen your cup of tea and enjoy part 2. Here we go with part 2.
And as I told Kiki, I think yesterday or the day before, I'm really interested to see what they do with the new Sailor Moon, because, like, updating it to modern technology is going to be very, very strange.
Oh, God. I've had, like, nostalgia glasses on the whole time that I have been thinking about it. And I actually took a second to think about it the other day, because I have this really awesome coworker at work that he watches a lot of animes, he plays a lot of video games. It's actually a lot like talking to you guys. And he goes, do you realize how much they're going to change if they update it to today's time? And I had never even really thought about it. Like,
just think about the change in fashion. Like, forget about all technology. Just think about how much their clothing is going to change.
I know, and that actually
modern
kind of
uniforms.
bothers me.
Oh no, they're wearing modern clothing because they're in a modern setting.
I can't wait to see the modern uniforms.
Mamoru's probably still gonna have ridiculous fucking sweaters, right? Just modern, ridiculous fucking
I hope they dress Mamoru like a hipster. I just do.
No!
Hipster Mamoru!
No! I have a giant problem with that.
No, he'll be fucking adorable. And he's a giant dork in any version, so
well,
it'll
it's
work
just
out.
the fact that they're animating it too, right?
Well, yeah, it's a new story.
So it's gonna be like the animation's gonna be completely different.
Yes, that's how
And
it works when you
I
update
feel
something.
like it's just not going to be Sailor Moon anymore.
That's because you live in nostalgia land and anything new is shit, regardless of whether or not you've actually seen it. And if the original product was actually, good. Now, yes, I love the anime, but I am stoked for the new anime because I want to see the nice, clean, new animation. I want to see the changes they make, what stories they keep, what stories they change, what new things they think of just for it.
Well, it's not like I'm scared or I hate change or anything like that. It is strictly about the fact that I don't want to lose something that I love.
And the anime's not going away. It's still there. It's not like it's being buried in the ground.
For me.
No, it still exists.
I'll still watch it.
Exactly.
I will watch every single episode that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I'm going to feel the same way about it as I felt about the original.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, consider for a moment that the stuff I relate strongest to, like, in my lifespan of watching anime, let's say from early teenage years going to present, most of the shows that I want to go back and watch are the stuff I watched on fucking Toonami. Tenchi Muyo, Gundam Wing, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, the other ones.
Pardon?
Wow, it sounds like you just released a demon.
That's where I keep them. I like it. It's nice and warm.
Big O, obvious reasons.
Showtime!
Big O, I
Trust in the name of God. Ye not guilty. Big O, showtime!
I would love to see Big O rebooted.
Not even that
It'll
old.
never happen. It was so cerebral. It's never gonna happen.
That it didn't make a shit ton of money. We love it, but not all that popular.
I know, it would just be awesome.
Let's see, what else? I'm looking through my collection. What else was on Toonami that I watched? Not Escaflowne. That was on Saturday morning television for a while.
Roni Kitchen?
Yeah, actually, I own that. That's really good. I haven't had the urge to watch that in a long time, but I do like it.
The ending was shitty.
Well, that's because season 3 was all filler.
No matter what the new anime is, I'm going to be giddy the first time she says Moon Prison Power makeup.
Oh god, so am I.
Just bouncing all over the fucking place.
We're gonna have to
record.
she said it!
I can't wait to see who they get to do Sailor Moon since the lady that did it originally is retired.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We're going to have to, record watching it for the first time.
Okay.
Just, all of us or something, and just, it's so pretty! I don't want, them to be giant dicks about it, though. If you can see the outline of everything while she's transforming, leave it the hell alone.
Well,
stop making it fuzzy.
Only the dub version did that. I didn't really care over there.
I know.
Then apparently she doesn't have nipples anyway, so.
She doesn't, but they were being bitchy about just lines.
Well, we can't let people know that girls have boobies. Except for that we want them to know that they have boobies. Oh, shit. You there? Hello?
Stay!
Bones! Stay! Come in, Bones! Are you there, Bones? Over! Bones? Oh, shit. Come on. Yay! Yay, you came back!
Are we alright?
Hear you loud and clear! What were we talking about? I got panicked. Shit.
You're talking about the new series and have you heard the movies? Yeah.
No, boobies.
Boobies. Oh yeah, the transformation sequences. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I remember somebody complaining about outlines and shit, and I was like, I'm zoning out.
Yeah. Oh. And when Jupiter transforms and you can totally see her ass.
Well, yeah.
They need to keep that.
Ass and boobs. As she makes reference in the Snow White episode, she has the best figure.
She does.
Only in the Deke version, she says she has the best talent. But when she puts her hand on her chest, they added a boing to make sure we knew she was talking about her boobs.
Well, it's like a Monty Python. and she's got huge tracts of land. Oh yeah, Trigun.
Trigon.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, it's just okay. I have 7 of the 8 seasons. I'll probably get the rest at some point in the future.
I feel like Inuyasha could have like a third of its episodes and still be fucking fine.
Well, considering the entire group doesn't get together till the end of season 1, it's kind of just like,
Fine, I'm wearing my nostalgia glasses on that one.
See, I never liked it as a kid, so, like, buying it was just because it was a Black Friday special, and I was like, I should probably own that at some point.
It's just one of those things where I liked the basic love story. I actually think that they should have had him human more often. Cause like the one episode when he turns human, I think he's just like a nicer guy.
It doesn't have that hot demon blood flowing through his veins.
Yeah, he was like better for her as a human. Like if he just could have gotten stuck that way, she could have just taken him home and just completely integrated him into her life, and they could have just been together and had no drama.
Then the story is really fucking boring.
Well, they ended up having no drama and being together.
Yeah, but getting there, you need drama or else just...
Well, Jesus Christ, look at Chi-Chi and Goku in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Chi-Chi basically fights him in the Budokai Denkachi. She fights him in the World Championship! Because he wants to quote unquote back out of their engagement. He has no idea what she's even talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When
That's
she finally
you don't engage little kids.
What you do in their world?
That is just ridiculous. He was so stupid when he was a little kid.
Oh yeah, because he's
It was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll marry you.
No. They never said anything about marriage. She asked him if he would. How did they put it? Because they never talk about marriage. Because when he's an adult, or not when he's an adult, when he's 16 and she's talking to him at the World Tournament, and she finally explains what engagement is, and he's like, "I thought it was a type of food."
When he was younger, everything was a type of food, and it was weird that girls didn't have balls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on, we're talking about Chi-Chi here.
Mm-hmm.
Chi-Chi's got balls of steel, and she's a woman.
Chi-Chi don't put up with no shit.
Dude, Chi-Chi's fucking amazing. Like, of all the, of the wives of, galactic level superheroes, Chi-Chi rates up there as a pretty big badass. I mean, you're talking about a woman who could survive intercourse with a fucking Saiyan.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that when he blows his load,
she just goes flying through the wall.
I mean, it's no different. It's no different than Videl and Gohan. I mean, like, legitimately, the women that marry into the Son Goku family are all like hardcore, like world class fighters.
Strong,
they are
intelligent women.
So I mean, think about what that says for Bulma.
Yeah, because she's not as vigorously strong as Chi-Chi, but she also does not take shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
she'll run
Bulma,
away. So
Bulma married the biggest bastard in the entire crew.
Yeah. And had kids with him.
Ugh.
Multiple kids.
Yeah.
What, there's Trunks, Bra, and was there another one? No, it was just Trunks and Bra.
Yeah, they only had 2.
And think about Trunks. Trunks is a huge badass.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, complete aside. What were we talking about?
Well, no, DBZ is a good. Okay, it's a lot of hiya, but when you look at the characters individually, there's a lot of good aspects there, especially in their female characters. They're not, the guy on top with all the power, but, you know, they're still intelligent, they're strong, they're not gonna win the fight, but they're not gonna put up with your shit either. We don't need women who always win, we need good aspects of women in good characters.
Yeah.
Let's consider of all the second second string Z fighters, Krillin. Krillin keeps up with the Saiyans.
Mm-hmm.
Krillin, a normal human fuck being.
Tiny
He's not
human being.
He's not psychic. He's not psychic like Tien-Shin.
Turtle.
He's not a turtle hermit like Roshi.
He is a turtle.
He's a turtle in his own way.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
He's a turtle man. I like his bald head.
I mean, legitimately, this is a man that keeps up. I mean, he's definitely not as strong as the Saiyans,
Mm-hmm.
but he keeps up with them. He's only slightly less powerful than Piccolo, who is fucking ridiculous by the end of it. I mean, legitimately, he's kind of a joke at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then after he fuses a couple times, once with Nail and once with Kami, he's actually pretty legit strong. I mean, he can't take on like Boo, but he goes 10 minutes with Cell. He takes on the androids without too much trouble.
Speaking of the androids, who is it? 19? Is 19 a lady?
17.
17? I knew it was one.
No, 16. 18.
18.
16's
Oh,
the big
God.
ugly one that gives Goku the medicine. 17's the guy. 18's
14,
the...
15.
Well, because I remember 17, 18, and 19 all come or 16, 17, 18 come after 19 and 20, who are Dr. Gero and the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 18 ends up marrying Krillin.
Tried to whisper it to me, not thinking that I would just say that she has to pee.
Well, go pee, jeez.
I wouldn't even bother going, but I could have one of these things.
Mm-hmm. And now she's gone.
Woo woo.
But yes, Krillin also gets himself a nice badass lady in Android 6.
That's another one of those where it's like, what? Why the hell Krillin? What can I say? It makes me laugh. I mean, it's good that they do that for Krillin because, Krillin kind of gets, he's kind of the butt monkey, and that's kind of like the author's way of saying, hey, even Krillin gets, a hot wife.
Mm-hmm. And they have a kid.
Yeah, and the
apparently
parent is adorable.
Yeah, apparently she has a functioning uterus, so.
Yeah, the problem is that the term android, they talk about this, I think, in the manga, but not in the anime as much, as that android was a misnomer. They should have been cyborgs.
Yeah. Don't they make that joke in the Abridged series? I think they do.
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah. Where Trunks tries to tell him that they're cyborgs, but Goku keeps going, android, so everybody says android.
Yeah.
Androids, got it. Great. Now I have to pee.
Do you want me to just sit here and try to think of something to say to the folks while you guys go?
Well, no,
empty?
it's not like I can use the toilet while she's using it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, it's a one-bathroom apartment.
Yes.
Sorry.
We don't have fancy half bath or second bath.
Yeah, sorry, the rest of us have 2 bathrooms.
Shut your face.
Never. I was gonna watch anime today. I never got to it. I ended up just, chilling out, watching stuff on the internet.
Nothing wrong with that. And now we switch.
Huh?
Hey!
What do you mean switch?
I have to pee.
You have to pee?
Yes.
You pee?
I'm not a robot!
I thought you were.
Or at least I'm trying to keep up everybody thinking I'm not a robot. Clearly I have bodily function.
Okay, fine. We'll just go with that.
I'm pretty shitty robot.
Kiki is not a robot.
I'm not a robot!
Okay? Not a robot. Okay, she's gone. She's totally a robot.
Kiki's the greatest kind of robot. It's an android. An android robot.
Woohoo! So what are we talking about?
She was talking to me about how cute Krillin and Android 18's daughter is, and I was like, yes, Marin is adorable. That's the whole point. Because Marin is what happens if you merge the adorable stupidness of Krillin with the hotness that is Android 18. I said she doesn't, I don't think she's gonna inherit any of the stupidness, all the badassness, but she's a cute kid.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Gohan from childhood to adulthood. You're like, oh, he's a cute mini, half and half of Chi-Chi and Goku. And then by the end of Dragon Ball Z, you're like, Jesus Christ, what the hell happened to him? He does all that training in the Buu Saga, and he's just like this big badass. He doesn't even have to go Super Saiyan anymore. And like, you wouldn't even want him to go Super Saiyan. He'd fucking tear the universe apart. It's like, oh, great. You know what? It's in like the high 50s. I'm opening my window, goddammit. I gotta sit here and cook. Since my freaking family doesn't feel like it's important to have the air running. Well, they don't have to, but...
I'm sorry. You said high 50s?
It's in Minnesota.
If it was the high 50s here, we'd have blankets and sweaters.
Well, it would be warmer in the house, but yeah.
And talking about running the heater.
What? It's in the high 50s.
Yeah!
That's cold.
Do you realize what 50 is in California? 50 in California is cold.
Unless you live up north in the mountains.
Well, yeah.
50 in California is about the same as 50 in Minnesota.
Well, we don't like it. It's cold.
Dude, I'm sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know what you're complaining about.
It's still 70 degrees outside right now.
If it was 50 in California right now, her and I would be bundled up with, electric blankets and sweaters and trying to convince someone to turn the heater on.
Come on, you don't do that till it's 12 out.
Oh God, no! No!
It doesn't get to that here.
No! It does occasionally get like down to the 30s here.
It gets down to the 30s, but it doesn't like get to like 12.
Maybe up in the mountains.
Maybe up in the mountains, but we're talking about where we live.
I never laugh as hard as when it's in the 30s and Kiki's complaining about it being bone-chilling cold, and I'm like, really? Because it's -5 here right now.
I like being warm. But yeah, the cold weather is hopefully coming. That means I won't look weird when I wear cold weather stuff in the warm weather, because I'm still cold. Yay! I will fit into society again.
It was actually cool enough
really.
tonight when I went to the drugstore to get some more antacids that I was able to wear a sweatshirt just to throw my. I'm wearing like sleep shorts, so no pockets. I wanted to take my wallet with me, and I'm like, crap! I don't want to change out of my pants. I'll just throw a sweatshirt on, stick it in the pocket in front of my hoodie. Guy's like, wow, isn't it a little early for a hoodie? I'm like, shut up.
Seriously?
Well, it's only the middle of September. My God. You fucking white bread motherfuckers are all like, oh, it's so cold. It's 57. My God.
Oh my gosh.
What? We're not even as cold as it's gonna get. It's gonna be in the low 40s tonight.
The 40s. We'd have the heater on.
Actually, we probably wouldn't run the heater. We would just put a lot of stuff on.
Well, it's only going to be in the 40s for about 3 or 4 hours. It's going to start warming back up again. I mean, come on, it's the middle of September.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to actually cool down a little bit. We never really got a spring.
It's too hot.
I know, right?
It kept being hot and hot and hot and hot and hot. I love the heat, but I don't like the power bill.
Well, see, I always said that my favorite seasons were spring and fall, but they don't exist anymore.
Oh, we live with big men, so they hate the warm seasons. And we hate the cold seasons, which they thrive in. The bastards.
I personally look forward to the 60s weather. Like, it's great tonight having the window open and letting the cool air in. Oh, beautiful. I may just sleep without a blanket tonight. It's so nice.
Crazy.
What? I think you people live in warm weather too long because this is not cold weather by the least. It's not below freezing. So
well, if we lived in South California, we would probably bitch about like 60-degree weather because we were used to such higher temperatures.
I'm just enjoying the fact that it's not like in the 80s out there right now.
And that was the weather with Bones, Grieve, and Kiki. Back to you in the studio, John.
Yeah, like, hello world, it's not gonna get any colder anytime soon.
Unless you live in a place where it's already cold.
I have a major problem with this. It needs to be colder by at least mid-October.
But remember, guys, global warming and climate change is a farce, made up by climate scientists to make money off the poor schmucks who pay taxes.
Exactly.
Yeah, those islands aren't underwater, they just never existed.
Well, that's not global climate change, that's just a cycle. Consider that for all of recorded human history, as far as we know, and those people were aware, the islands have never been underwater before. But hey, it's all fucking farcical.
A little bit.
I had a client say that to me because somebody was talking about inconvenient truth. I'm like, look, I can respect the fact that Al Gore is a kind of a joker in that sense, but Al Gore is not a climate scientist. Al Gore is a politician and a lawyer.
Yep.
Climate change is not a farce. No one is arguing that anymore in the scientific community. It's a real thing. We're dealing with it.
Now if we could just get everybody else on board.
It's not some mass conspiracy to fuck with, Republicans' heads. It's a legitimate thing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we call it climate change is that in the 90s we realized it wasn't just global warming. Some places were getting warmer, some places were getting colder, some places were getting wetter, some places are getting drier.
Mm-hmm.
It has everything to do with your topographical and physical location on the planet. Anyway, I'll be over here pissing and moaning.
Fucking damn it. My Tumblr.
Your own Tumblr?
Well, then I guess I'll get my own Tumblr.
According to my followers, you have one.
Okay, well then I'll actually go on it.
Yeah, you haven't posted in like a year.
Cool.
And we should probably go back to exercising.
We should probably go back to exercising.
You can exercise when you're dead.
Oh god. That was a year ago. I started new workout with my friend. Sweating to the oldies. So much fun.
I can now officially say I lost 50 pounds in a year.
Woo! Woo! I wish I could say that.
August 31st, 2012, I started on my diet, and it's now been over a year. And I'm stuck at 215, but God willing, someday I'll get down a little farther.
I haven't weighed myself since I started being able to sort of eat again, so I wonder if I've managed to put back on the weight I lost.
Well, Kiki, you have to get in better health before you worry about weight loss. I mean, crap.
Well, as long as I stay away from certain things and have a bit more of other things, I can almost eat whatever, but I have to be careful.
Yeah. Kiki is never going to be a normal person. I figured this out years ago.
So, are you agreeing that I'm not a robot? Or
no,
are you saying I'm not normal?
I'm giving more evidence that you are.
I would make a shitty robot. Unless the robot's purpose was to see how society handled an ill person, which I think there are enough ill people that you don't need a robot for that.
No! I
am not a robot!
No, you're an android.
I'm not an android!
Okay, you're a cyborg.
I'm not a cyborg. I don't have bits in me yet.
Well, we don't need you to be super strong or anything like that. You already have the brain of a computer.
Oh, I don't.
You are like uber smart. Or maybe I just think you are because I'm like the dumber of the species. But
So wait, are we now both robots?
sure, I'm a fucking android. There's guns. There's guns that come out of my tits.
No, that's my thing.
Oh, God.
I'm not a robot.
And there's a rocket launcher that comes out of my ass.
Okay.
Just ask my honey.
There's some, I think it's Japanese, like, B action film where a girl has a sword that comes out of her ass or something like that, or a gun. Maybe it was a gun.
Wow. I know I've watched the anime and read the manga where there's a girl that's like literally a weapon. I think it ends badly. Saikano? Is that what it's called?
You're a bit too vague, but I think yes. Maybe. I know what you're talking about.
She's slowly evolving.
Yeah.
And at the end of the series, she's like just a giant warship. Gesundheit.
Where are the tissues?
That happens to be in love with a teenage boy. I don't see any tissues. Okay, that was tissues.
Actually, the tissue box right there.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Anyway.
I couldn't see the forest from the trees. But I read it.
Yeah, I think you've talked about it before.
It's a beautiful story. Horrible ending, but it's a beautiful story. Yes, anything that doesn't end in a kiss and a happily ever after is a horrible story.
You're never gonna like any of those stories.
What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I
could not hear you because I had my headphones on.
Wow, I zoned out and she
Stop
said
doing
something
that.
stupid? Damn it.
I didn't say something stupid, I said something that she doesn't need to hear.
What did you say?
Jazz?
That would be time.
Yeah, you need to tell.
Who says?
Me?
Bitch, I'm ruler.
I'm older than you.
No. Ah, fuck. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, fuck.
Your internet sucks.
Now you need to say what you said.
No, let's go back to talking about anime.
Okay, what do you want to talk about now? This was the Sailor Moon show, but we can't go any further into it without ruining it for Bones.
Well, he knows the important parts.
Well, somebody didn't have to sleep at 6 a.m. We could have been way farther in.
I'm sorry.
Just giving you shit. I was ready to go at 6 as well. I forgot, I didn't tell you this, but I forgot I had to take my car in for an oil change this morning at 8 a.m. So it was good that I got like an hour of sleep before my alarm went off, and I went, ah!
Well, that was part 2, so now you should probably listen to part 3. Welcome to part 3.
I hope to God somebody was asleep at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I went to bed about 6 a.m.
Which means she was up for another 2 hours after we got done, because I was in bed I was out about half an hour after we got done.
I don't remember what time it was when I actually finally fell asleep. And then I woke up.
And see, I had to be at work at 7:30 this morning, so I got up at 6:30 this morning.
So you got up around when I went to bed.
Yeah.
So you were getting up right about the time the rest of us were crashing for the night.
Pretty much.
Hooray!
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 And then I spent 7 hours at work. And now I'm here.
I have not left the house today.
Wow.
Well, I don't have class to go to. We did the shopping yesterday. I was barbecuing. I have nowhere that I needed to go. I left the bedroom. As the barbecue's not in here. Also, we were in the living room and the kitchen and patio.
Yeah. Anime. So.
Anime.
I can't think of another anime series that I love as much as Sailor Moon that I keep on going back to time and time again. There's really not one. Have you ever seen High School of the Dead?
Yes.
Not yet, but I'd like to.
I sometimes put that on when I just need background noise.
Awesome.
I'm still trying to get through Girls Bravo, and we started watching Last Exile Fam the Silver Wings, which is actually really good, but we watched it in the wrong order, so now I need to start watching it from the beginning so I can understand what the hell was happening. What now?
I was saying I really hope this file isn't corrupted.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
I'll check it when we're done.
We're gonna do
I'm gonna
all
laugh
this
really hard
talking.
if like all of it's just fucking corrupted.
Okay. Anyway, anime. Dun, 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 anime.
He's gonna call me tomorrow night. We need to redo it. We lost everything.
Don't worry, we don't actually need grieve.
No, we actually really do. If we don't have, oh crap! I forgot that I was gonna have Coxon on. It completely skipped my mind. I'll have to send her a message tomorrow and be like, I'm so sorry, so sorry.
For shame.
For shame.
I'm sorry, Coxon.
Fuck you, bitches.
I don't know you, so I can't be sorry.
You would be if you'd ever talked to her. She's unbelievably nice.
So am I.
Yes, but she's not actually mean to anyone, unlike you two.
Liar!
I am an angel to everyone.
You
so
called
much
your best
fire.
friend a robot.
Yeah, and I've known her for 12 years. I can say that.
Responsive. Jesus Christ.
I'm not
She
a robot.
has proven to me time and time again that her heart is a ticking clock.
What?
And
What,
she has
she's-
no soul.
How?
Are you saying she's Krieger from,
I wouldn't know. I don't recognize that name.
or not Krieger, what the hell is his name? The dude from Hellboy with the clockwork heart?
Oh.
I'm mildly insulted, but also not.
You're not
Kiki
soul.
wishes she could move like that.
I'm not made of sand.
He's not made of sand, he's just full of sand.
I am not full of sand.
So you're not a giant beanie baby?
No, I'm not.
She's
have-
squishy like wood.
I have squishy bits, sure, but most women do.
I think I saw the most horrifying thing ever in our rejected requests for weird fetish porn today.
I didn't send you a picture of me.
No.
Tell us the story.
We, in this country, predominantly, the simulation of illegal acts is basically considered the same thing. We had a client ask us if we could do a simulated rape video, and I'm like, nope. Guy's like, why? I'm like, nope. I don't understand. What's the problem? It's not real. Nope.
Denied!
We have girls that are okay with the occasional slap and whatnot, but nope. In case you're wondering, nope.
This section has been redacted.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that out loud. Anyway.
Oh, this is a reminder to future Kiki. Censor that, I guess.
What?
Pay attention to the conversation.
I was reading!
Stop staring at Kevin Conroy.
Who's that?
The voice of Batman!
He's a pretty sexy dude.
The animated series, most of the animated versions, with some exception, he is my Batman.
He's everyone's Batman. Come on.
I'm sorry.
It's like when people are like, well, you know, the best Joker was obviously I can't even think of his name now. The dude from Dark Knight.
Heath Ledger.
Thank you. I'm like, dude, come on. Really? Mark Hamill? No? The Clown Prince of Crime himself?
Jack Nicholson.
I don't think there's ever been a bad Joker. I can't think of one.
Jack Nicholson is my ultimate, never-ending favorite.
No
You can't change mine to mine.
No one's ever going to beat Mark Hamill for me. I mean, for actual physical portrayal, I'm going Heath Ledger. Because Heath Ledger took everything that was good about the last couple and, like, mixed it all together.
But yeah, Mark Hamill is also my favorite Joker. That's the Joker I grew up with, so. And that laugh is just so perfect.
Oh yeah. You got that shit down.
I just happen to be in love with Jack Nicholson, so.
Did you hear he's retiring?
No, he's not.
I did hear he was retiring.
Okay, he's claiming he's retiring.
But
he shot his publicist for that.
But that could be the same kind of hoax as, didn't we see an article earlier saying Jackie Chan was dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoax.
Jackie Chan can't die, he can only ascend to a higher state of being.
And still make movies.
This is a man who literally speaks no actual English and just mumbles his way through English lines.
Well, no, he speaks English. He just has a heavy accent.
No, he actually doesn't speak English.
He speaks English that's spoken at him. The last time Trooper got out, one of the stoner guys over there, we exchanged numbers in case we saw him. So now whenever he's stoned, he asks me if Trooper's okay.
Oh God.
Which yes, the fucking cat is fine.
Got him tied up in the closet.
That's what you get for exchanging numbers with a stoner.
I wanted to find my fucking cat. And you know what?
It's good for having a cat that can run away.
Yeah, I'd rather occasionally get a message from a stoner than not have my cat.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's what we have hobbling for.
I'm not gonna hobble my cat. You hobble the bitches you put in the basement. Fuck your cat. Don't worry, you're on the non-hobble list.
Thank you, I'd like to keep my limbs.
Well, because I need to lord you over the rest of them.
Oh, I know.
Remember, that's why you get the real food.
That's why I get to
big
sit
cage.
in front of them and actually eat the real food.
Yes.
And then they see me put my nice, pretty shoes
we
on
need to stop
and walk
talking
back
about
up the
this, or the
stairs.
police will use it against me when you all escape.
It's all a joke.
You know, the NSA is listening.
Dude, some of the things I have searched and after the fact gone, I sound like a serial killer. So I've searched these things because I needed reference or because
I need gloves, plastic bags, and tape. What? A lawn project?
Yeah.
Oh, I've looked up how to eviscerate people. It's not that hard.
No. Aim for the abdomen.
Yeah.
Hole.
Because really, this, our pelvis, because we became bipedal, is essentially just a bowl for our entrails.
Yeah.
So just hack it open and it will fall.
I mean, people are hilarious. If all you have to do to kill someone quickly is put a blunt object through the back part of their skull.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you hit somebody right at the base of the skull where the neck and the skull meet, you're dead. You're dead. Because it severs your medulla, and so you stop breathing.
Well, who says I want them to die quickly?
Well, you're talking about disemboweling people, so I assume you want them to die fairly quickly.
That is fairly quick. You go in shock pretty fast.
You rip somebody's organs out, they're not going to last very long.
Where I was writing it, though, was that they were just kind of, like,
with them.
trying to pick it back up.
Remember, artistic license. Unless you're writing absolute non-fiction, you can almost do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, I love writing fiction. You can get away with so much shit.
The reality is, if you take somebody's limb off, it's enough to kill them within minutes, unless they stem the bleeding.
a lot of the wounds you see on TV where people just kind of shake it off, it actually severely damaged, possibly killed, most likely kill a lot of people.
If you take a blunt or sharp object through the abdomen, the chest, you're not getting back up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless by some miracle it misses every vital organ, vein, and artery in the most vulnerable part of your entire body except for your head.
We're not that greatly designed, but we exist. Yay!
There's a reason why the hardest part of your rib cage is right where your heart and lungs connect.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Just stab through them.
People, I was once asked by a freshman student why we have a sternum. I'm like, isn't it obvious? Sternum protects your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Your heart's not over on the far left. It's right left of center. It's right where your sternum is hardest. The assumption being that, before there were blades, no one's gonna stick something between your rib cage and your sternum and take your heart or lungs out.
Mm-hmm.
Because your heart, your lungs, and your brains are basically the only things that are an instant kill. Well, technically, piercing a lung is an instant kill, but it's so goddamn painful, nobody's moving after it happens.
Here's some yaoi for you.
And I'm not a violent person. I know this because I spent years and years in pre-med and learned about all the weak spots and parts that, if you get, hit or stabbed at, will kill you very quickly, if not instantaneously. Surprisingly, the most effective one is to hit somebody either in the throat, the back of the head, or somewhere in the general rib cage area. Slide a knife through the slits of the ribs. What I find really interesting is that the most effective way, if you're going to get somebody in the chest, the most effective way to kill them is right under the left armpit.
That's my right armpit.
I can make something go through.
If you have a long enough blade, you slide it under the armpit. It goes through the largest slit in your rib cage, gets your lungs and your heart. Not to mention that's where the artery is on most people's bodies. So if you pull forward, you just slit the thing that supplies blood to the rest of your body.
Cool.
Just like getting stabbed right about here. They always do it, like, just to the side of the shoulder above, I suppose, the breast. Where this fleshy bit is. In movies and TV shows, it's always like, stab! And they're fucking fine the next day. It's like, no, that's actually very painful. And
yeah, there's
you could easily
there.
bleed out, and depending on what they cut, you're dead.
Are you talking about on the left or right side of the sternum?
It's actually normally the left side that I see people get stabbed at.
Yeah, you get stabbed anywhere where your heart and lungs are.
Yeah.
Like anywhere above the sternum, up where the shoulder, the scapula and shoulders, the scapula, I can't think of what the word is for the shoulder blade that comes down through the front. You get hit anywhere, like left side especially. Right side's not as bad. It hurts like a son of a bitch and you're not going to be moving, but you can survive it because your lungs are farther in on the right side. There's not much, if you don't get hit right of center, there's not much there. It goes through basically tendons and muscle into bone. The left side, there's arteries, there's organs.
Well, even that, even if it's not a kill stop, getting generally a deep stab wound almost anywhere is going to be very detrimental to your life.
Well, it's like when you hear about somebody stabbing somebody like 69 times in the neck, it's like, Jesus Christ, you had them after the first 3.
Well, that's less about, they're dead. That's more about, yeah, rage kill. Well, no, some
apparently.
people well, that and some people get the thrill out of stabbing, be it just regular or sexual.
We will keep that in mind.
Thrust the blade. Doesn't take much to cut the skin.
Stick or snap with the Flurple blade.
Shallow cuts. Yes, I made sure in my cutting days to make my cuts very shallow. Also, they were on my thigh.
Remember, kids, it's up the highway, not across the street.
I wasn't trying to kill myself. I was trying to gain control.
I just banged my head up against a wall.
I didn't want something people could easily ask me about, because I hated talking to people, especially at that time.
Oh,
I
no,
just ate
if you hit
chocolate.
your head where your hair is, nobody sees anything.
Well, at the time, there were like a bazillion fucking people in my house, so it's not very easy to bang. Well, I did do that once when we moved.
Well, see, my parents didn't give up.
My mom came in and I felt like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
She brought me my fucking cat, and they essentially spent the night with me.
Aww.
Yes, my mom is awesome.
You do have an awesome mom. More than once have I wished I was born into your family.
That would have meant you would have had to deal with my genetically associated siblings. I'm not gonna call them anything else.
We just would have, fought them together.
It's okay, they're out of my life now. They don't exist. I have my brother, I have you, I have your guy, I have my guy, I've got my mom, I've got my mom-in-law, I've got Bones over there and all the boys in the chat room. I got a good...
Woo!
Woo!
We're here to burn the couch and play paintball.
Woo!
You don't need a sister, because you have a very awesome sister. Because you're way more awesome than my sister.
Why are we shaking hands?
I don't know
how this happened.
The meeting of the minds, obviously.
Profist.
Wait.
Lock it.
Boom, boom.
Boom! Motherfucker.
Well, we
We're
got
gonna go
all
Saints
serious
Row
for
on
there
this
for a
shit.
second. So, we gotta do something funny after we go all serious.
I let another demon go.
Stop letting the demons go.
But they're bored!
I don't care! They need to stay inside.
But how will I gain energy if I don't let them out?
Yes, Queen Barrel. Ow.
I have suddenly become a Sailor Moon villain.
I don't know. I'll bring you a virgin later and you can bathe in her blood.
Actually, I don't care if they're a virgin or not. I don't buy into the whole purity of virginity thing. Find me a slut.
I have more sexual energy anyway.
Yeah. Or a frustrated woman.
Oh my god.
Somebody who hasn't gotten banged.
Minion.
We're all Kiki's minions.
Anyway.
She rules the world.
I'm not an evil overlord or anything. You don't have to worry about me, NSA. It's cool. We're joking.
They'll just
What's
say
the
it with
NSA
me.
again?
Then when they look at us with awe in their eyes, as they go, and here he comes, the evil Lord Cupcake.
With the fish hat.
You would totally be evil Lord Cupcake.
Yes.
I'll look at all the hot bitches and I'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, bikini inspector. Paging Mr. Herman, you have a call at the front desk.
Dude, no dying.
You could... Yeah, that joke doesn't work.
Doesn't usually, does it?
You can die when you're dead.
You can die when you're older.
Just remember, kids, you're not a year older. You're just another year closer to death.
Yeah.
Who's the psychopath in the room? Hey.
Okay, fawns.
Dude, you don't mess with fawns. You jumped over a shark.
He's the progenitor of jumping the shark, literally.
Even though the show did fucking fine afterwards.
It was never the same because he jumped the shark.
Yeah, because he wore swim trunks and his leather jacket. Really, Fonz? Really?
Yeah.
Come on, it's Henry Winkler. He doesn't know the difference.
Back when people still used their real names. Not really.
Well, a lot of actors and actresses use different names because there's might still be on the books, like in the SAG Guild, someone with that name already, or because they feel like they might be mocked or typecast for the name.
It's like David X. Cohen and David Cohen, who are both writers, but writers for different things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his name was Henry Winkler.
Well, that was back in the day. That sounds like a perfectly fine name back then.
for
What's his name?
badass.
His name is Henry Winkler.
Well, that wasn't the character's name.
No, the character's name was something Fonzarelli.
Arthur?
Thank you.
Yeah, but
I don't watch
if
Happy
you're
Days right
talking
now.
about actors changing their names so that they don't get typecast,
Well, no.
there's no way somebody is going to have a guy named Henry Winkler.
These days, but back when that show was made.
What?
It's
Winkler's a Jewish name.
Yeah.
It's Wimpy. He's an accountant. He's a doctor.
That was his parents. He's an actor.
But yeah, no, people
That's
do
not
that.
racist, just going with the stereotype.
No, I'm not actually joking. I'm pretty sure his parents were... One of them was an accountant, one of them was a doctor.
I think that might be true, but no, I'm saying more these days people change their names because there are a lot more actors and actresses, and there's a lot more stereotyping. Not that there wasn't stereotyping back then, but it was less something to happen to a white actor.
Yeah.
Which nowadays might happen, depending on if your name sounds like something, especially if it sounds Jewish.
Yeah, you're totally going to be a doctor or an accountant if you have a Jewish name, even if you're hot.
Good thing none of us have Jewish last names.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's Jon Stewart's actual name. Leibowitz.
Well, he totally looks Jewish.
Well, he is Jewish. He doesn't hide that, but he has a stage name. Because Stewart
He cut
is...
off his last name.
Well, he also changed the spelling. See, there's no W.
Oh. That's just weird.
At least his last name isn't Lovitz.
Leibowitz.
Wow.
Yeah. He still holds his Jewish heritage, but he gave himself a slightly less
Jewish name.
Yeah.
Because the Daily Show, John Leibowitz just doesn't have the same ring.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy he's back. I mean, John Oliver was great, but I miss Jon Stewart.
John Stewart.
I kind of wish he had kept the beard, but still. Well, fuck you, I love the Daily Show.
So I have a question.
Yeah?
What was the look about
What look?
when I said the thing about going with the stereotype?
That's racist.
It's not racist, it's just sometimes people go with the stereotypes. It's just like having a black guy that acts like a gangster playing a badass gangster. It just fits.
And then you have Michael Clark Duncan.
There's,
I don't know who that is.
I always forget his name and I feel terrible, but there's this Cuban actor who's always put in the role of a gangster of some fashion. He's like, never been a gangster in his life.
Not
Well,
John Leguizamo.
There's
No, I don't think that's him.
the Mexican guy. What is his name? But he's always like the bad guy in like.
Oh, the guy that plays
every
Machete?
Movie. There you go.
He does
Machete.
that. He does that a bit intentionally. Like he accepts those roles because he wants to show his children
He
that
looks like a bad guy because he was a con.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks in, you know, he's got long hair, tattoos, the way that he talks. He got typecast and he accepted it.
That's not a typecast, that's a reality, dude.
To be fair though, he's played good guys too.
He's a good guy now, but dude, he was I can't think of his name right now. Oh god, what the hell is his name? Danny Trejo. There we go. He was a pretty heavy duty con. So, you know, always fun.
There's a prequel to Machete?
Yes, they are. Machete 2. The search for more money.
Machete kills.
Machete.
It's just one of those things.
I think he's
It's
good
just like-
friends.
If I was ever to become an actress, I would never be the leading lady. Because I'm not beautiful, I'm not thin, but I can be very sarcastic, when I want to be.
Did the sharp bit hit you?
Which
I'm
would
sorry if the
mean-
sharp bit hit you.
You meant it.
I think
Which
not.
means that I would always be playing second string. I would just be making comments to the lead actress. Nobody would ever remember my name after they've seen the movie. They would just go, oh yeah, so-and-so was great in that movie, and it would always be the lead actress. Sometimes, typecasting is just going with what people are being handed.
Sometimes you're just that guy.
Exactly.
One movie.
Just like nobody ever remembers, like I don't even remember the lady's name. But she's
For what?
always kind of in the background. Okay. If I
Far
can
too many
remember
ladies.
most recently, she was on the Castle TV show, and she played his editor. She's Italian, she's really tall, she's really pretty, but she has one of those whiny friend, fresher voices.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, she has her own show, right?
Yes, but she's never been in a TV show, like an actual, like, character playing TV show or movie where she has ever been the main character. And it's because, mostly, she's just being typecast. She makes people laugh. She's perfect for just being the comedic relief.
Well, the problem there is that, yes, typecasting does get people jobs, but it only ever gets them those jobs, because we still have mostly white archetypes of specific voice and figure in our leading roles, which means a lot of the non-whites don't have a lot of leading roles, unless they're the only race in that movie.
Yeah.
Now that's more the problem with typecasting than anything else, is that people are going, well, you're not white, I need a smart person, so clearly you have to be within this realm, so bring me the headshots. Yeah, there's an Asian chick, let's do that.
Bring me their headshots.
It's just one of those things. And sadly enough, I did, for a while, actually be like, hey, I'd love to be an actress. And then I realized I had no talent, so.
Well, you can barely remember what someone said 5 minutes ago. I think you'd have great difficulty remembering lines.
Not if given enough takes. And maybe some cue cards. See, I couldn't do, like, TV shows, but I could do, like, movies. Because movies, you're given, like, a really long time to do them. Or voiceovers, because your script's right there in front of you. I could do that. What?
What?
I don't know. What are we wanting?
I don't know. Grieve said something stupid. Let's continue with some other topic.
What are we gonna call our new special attack? Windscar, Spirit Gun, Bankai, Rasengan, Gum Gum Pistol. Hey, that last one sounds a bit dirty.
I see someone's seen the new episode of DVD Abridged.
Dude, I laughed so hard at the Gum Gum Pistol.
What's it gumming?
Stay tuned for part 4. This is part 4, Buzz Buzz.
And Grieve just got it.
She'll get there. Sometimes it takes her longer.
You give me enough time, I get all the jokes.
Except for when you don't.
Which is quite often.
See, I could totally play a teenager.
Except for your looks.
I look like a teenager. In a movie teenager. I look like a movie teenager.
Not even in movies, because you have smoke lines on your upper lip.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. And you're starting to get
I am not.
deep wrinkles around your eyes.
No, I'm not. It looks like I have deep wrinkles next to my eyes because I am making a face at you right now.
Your eyebrows are lifted, and you still have wrinkles.
I do not.
I've seen those wrinkles. They're quite obvious.
You don't have
not.
You don't have 40-year-old wrinkles, but you have clearly not a teenager face.
Whatever.
See, now I have a baby face.
It was mostly covered in hair. But yes, on a voiceover, you could probably play a teenager. In a live-action role, no.
Yes. Early
No.
college.
No, you look like a late 20s.
I hate you people.
Because you look your age? How dare you?
I don't want to look my age. I'm not supposed to look my age.
Yes, you are!
No, I'm not.
But
It's
Deal with
supposed
it.
to be a thing in my family. I'm not supposed to look my age or older until I have children, and I have no children. So I am supposed to have a baby face.
Yeah,
Forever.
but you have lots of smoking. You know what that does?
Nothing.
Fucks your skin.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Yeah, it does, actually.
No, it doesn't.
You can deny it all you want. It's the truth.
Exactly. I can deny it all I want.
I'm beautiful, really. Honey, you look like you've been eating them, not smoking them.
I never claimed to be beautiful. I just claimed to have a baby face.
You don't.
I do.
You don't. Especially in your hands. If your hands were near your face, I could...
Yes, you have a baby face. You have the youngest face on the Alzheimer's watch.
Sweetie, you do not have a baby face. Also, it doesn't help that you've got, saggy, dark spots under your eyes as well.
I look younger than you.
I don't care. And no, my acne makes me look younger.
Well, of course you look younger than Kiki. You don't have me slowly sucking the energy away.
I hate both of you right now, just to let you know.
Why do you hate me?
I am purposely going to go to work tomorrow and just enjoy every single time somebody says that I don't even look old enough to work there. I'm just gonna thoroughly enjoy it.
Well, one, you're hot, so they're
I'm
playing
not
you up.
hot.
Yes, you are. You have had firefighters gawk at your ass.
I weighed
Yes, in horror.
60 pounds less when they were doing that.
You still have a hot ass.
No, I don't.
You just hate
Okay,
your body.
I have a baby face.
You don't.
That is the only thing that is nice
You
about
haven't-
me.
You haven't had a baby face since you were
Guys,
16.
we can all agree
Sure.
that Grieve is hot. A hot mess.
Yeah, you and Kiki can think whatever in the hell you want to. I know the truth. I own a mirror, okay? Now,
You've never had
I
a
think-
positive body
we were
image.
talking about...
You know, Kiki, if you could shut up for 5 seconds, I could continue to insult her all night.
No, it's okay.
We were talking about...
You're lucky, Grieve. You're lucky that Kiki's saving your ass. I could go all night making fun of you. All night.
I'm sure you could, but you know what? You could spend all night insulting me and you still wouldn't reach the level that Kiki and the rest of my friends have. Because they've had the last 12 years of making fun of me.
Okay, can we stop the cockfighting and go back to talking about anime?
That's what I was gonna say. And
I
then
thought it was a cat
talking about
fight.
making fun of me.
We got 2 pussies and 1 cock here. I don't see any other cocks in the room. I hope.
Kiki's metaphorical one?
Look at it spin! Woo, woo.
It's removable with 3 prongs.
That's okay. The whole thing, Kiki's just gonna edit it out.
No.
She's living this shit in.
But yeah, if I'm cutting us off at 2 hours, we're almost out of time.
No!
Yay!
Those are opposite reactions. Why are you staring at me? Kiki's gonna murder me. Please, somebody send... somebody call the cops.
No, the Jabberbot's gonna murder you.
Because every time I go for 4 hours, you get all introspective and start talking about God and shit, and I'm just sitting here going,
No, you're totally into it. You always
No,
make
I'm not.
comments.
No.
Kiki has proof. Kiki has proof that I was not the only person in that conversation.
I have proof that we're going to talk about anime.
There's nothing to say.
Anime is awesome! Yay! Go buy anime, kids! Support it any way you can financially or by spreading the knowledge of anime.
Read mangas.
Mangas are good too.
Don't be like some people in the chat room and, not buy anything.
Ow! And even if it's not manga or anime, hentai is fine too.
Screw just Japanese shit. Watch animated stuff. Read comics. Read a fucking book. Watch TV. It is not a bad thing.
It's a horrible thing.
Only if you do it all the time. Go outside and play once in a while. Too.
Unless you have a condition that you really shouldn't go outside and play.
Yeah, and then stay in your little bubble.
Or you live in a terrible neighborhood. Please don't go outside and play if you live in a terrible neighborhood.
Exactly.
Or at least take some cake for protection.
I have cake, don't kill me.
I got her cake!
So, yeah.
So there's that.
So there's that.
We have that going for us.
That and try to consume media at a financial level. If you love a show, try to at least get it ratings or buy merchandise or something.
Yes, kids, don't pirate everything. That would be bad.
I get there are like legit reasons to pirate, and there are very legit reasons not to pirate, as it is technically illegal.
Yeah,
One of those reasons.
Government, it's illegal.
One of those reasons to pirate can't be, well, I'm poor, but I don't want to give it up. That's the
Just
one that
find
drives
another
me
way
crazy.
to watch it.
Yes.
Make a friend that's rich.
Rich friends are rich.
Rich friends.
Don't
are
be
rich.
friends with someone just because they have money. That's really mean.
Yes, and don't plan the assassination of your co-host. That was
She's
a joke.
been planning
'cause-
my assassination for almost 13 years.
You're not my
so-
co-host. You're a guest. It's the Super Happy Fun Jammertron Tea Party with Kiki and Bones. Special guest Grieve. Even though you've been in
Shit, here comes reality.
I'm not special. It's okay.
See, Grieve, the joke was I have over $20,000 worth of anime, and Kiki's trying to get me killed so that she can inherit my anime.
Yeah, because she's gonna share it with me. I'm helping.
I am.
Shh.
Don't tell him that!
When did we go back to sharing?
We're sharing!
I thought we weren't allowed to share.
What do you mean we're not allowed to share? We've always been allowed to share.
You're not getting what I'm talking about. That's okay.
No, I'm glossing over what you're talking about and making it about something else.
But yay!
Yay!
So Bones is enjoying Sailor Moon, which is good. I'm enjoying watching it, which is obvious.
Yes.
Grieve's here.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Anytime she gets a chance, she's like, Bones, you know what we could be doing? I'm like, what? She's like, we could be watching Sailor Moon. I'm like, I suppose. Yay!
You know you'll be perfectly happy when it's all over. And you will be thankful that you have spent that time in the glorious world of the original ultimate magical girl.
She's not
No, that's
original.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
I don't care.
Cardcaptor's not original either, but
I don't
there were many before them.
care.
I would say that
Sailor Moon is awesome. She is the only one.
I would not say she's not awesome. She's very awesome. I've professed my love for her many a time, but there are lots of magical girl shows out there that came before and after.
So,
Sailor Moon is just a defining magical girl of our childhood.
I've never seen a magical girl before her.
Well, yeah, we didn't get a lot of it.
And I still haven't seen any of it. Sailor Moon is still the oldest magical girl that I've seen, so she is my original.
Well, to be fair, Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura basically set the mood for all magical girl animes going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome.
They're defining figures, but not the first.
No.
They're my first.
Yes, they're your personal first, not the genre's first.
And Sailor Moon is just awesome.
If card captures had gotten less edited, it'd probably be bigger in my heart, but
I still haven't seen the original.
Well, we'll have to change that one of these days since I own it.
Yes.
one of these days,
I don't
my
know what that
foot is
was.
asleep.
So I found a video for my 18th birthday, and you and I were singing.
I believe it.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a shocker. Sing often.
No, I guess I never realized that our voices were so high pitched.
You didn't know me before my surgery. I used to have a much higher pitched voice.
It's creepy.
I don't think we own any home movies anymore.
Do you want to hear what it was?
Can she even physically obtain the original pitch?
Me? I don't think she was talking about my pitch.
No, I was talking about the song we were singing at my 18th birthday.
And no, I can't really go that high anymore. I also can't whistle anymore.
Apparently, the guys that were there were pissing me off and, like, not making me happy. So, we came up with something, and we were singing, tiny bubbles floating through the air. If you pop them, I'll pull out your hair.
Great.
that what we were singing?
That's what we were singing.
I just remember singing. As far as I knew, we were just singing Happy Birthday.
Oh no, we did that later.
Okay.
We did it twice. Because my mom lit the candles on the cake, and then went, hey, where'd her guy go? And my guy was in the bathroom, and everybody sang, and I was gonna blow them out, and then he came out, so we sang again. It was funny.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was going somewhere, and then you got me sidetracked, and now I am lost.
You were talking about magical girls. Sailor Moon is awesome. She's the only one.
She's not the only one. She's not even the only one for me. There are quite a few magical girl shows I love. And if I ever took the chance, I would probably love Card Captors. It's just, the dub is heavily ingrained in here.
Well, see, there's, I love Sailor Moon. I love Card Captors. And despite the fact that it made me cry and I will never watch it ever again for the rest of my entire life, whatever the name of that one that you showed me was. Madoka.
Oh yeah, fuck Madoka.
Yeah, fuck her. But,
well, there's plenty of tie out there.
I own that shit and I don't know that I can ever watch it again.
Yeah.
It's
I had a
so damn
giant
depressing.
problem with that.
Madoka may not be the first dark magical girl, but it hit all the right notes.
Yeah. It hit all the right notes to destroy my childhood and break my heart.
We were an adult when we watched it.
Exactly.
I will throw more things at you. Something.
In here, I am a child. When I watch animes, I am a child.
You should watch less pornography then.
When I watch the pornography, I am an adult.
Okay.
Enjoying animated pornography. Especially yaoi. For some reason, I just love yaoi.
You've stated it on multiple occasions that you love the boy love and the butt sex and the boy romance and they're so fishy. Ooh.
What's fishy?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure on numerous occasions you have asked yourself, why the hell is she my friend?
No, I feel like I've told you before, and it's just...
You probably have told me before. Hello, person with a bad memory. Hi, Bones. How's it going?
I'm just here.
What's your favorite?
Favorite what?
I don't know. Don't you ever watch the dirty stuff?
A while back he said he was kind of into the romance stuff these days.
Yeah,
Shit.
that shit's hot. I don't even know why.
I got finger points on my glasses. I hope you're happy.
Have you ever read a yaoi?
No, I'm not into gay porn.
Doesn't read a lot of stuff like that anymore.
They can be very romantic.
I think he wants to see a lady in there somewhere.
Yep.
But the lady ones aren't romantic.
Because you keep finding the rape ones.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You come and tell me about this thing, and I'm like, dude, that's rape. You're like, no, yes, it is.
Those are actually mostly the yaoi ones. But
yes, a lot of the yaoi ones are just rape too.
no, they're not. A fair number of them. Maybe. I just happen to not have a problem with it, okay? They're animated. They're drawn figures on a page. I don't care what happens to them.
Anyways, sidestepping the conversation.
Haha.
Haha.
Oh.
Hee hee.
And then I released the dragon.
Truly, Kiki is the Cisco of our generation.
Cisco.
Yes. You remember Cisco? You want to see that thong?
Oh.
His next song was called Release the Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm dating myself.
Oh, shut up, youngin.
Youngin, you're only like 2 years older than I am.
That means I'm 3 years older than you.
Hooray!
But I'm the old lady. And the sexy bra.
You just happen to be a very old soul that has been reborn
In my time, we can't go to school up the hill in the snow.
Anyone under the age of 30 who watches Murder, She Wrote can't be anything but old.
See, this is probably only like
Murder, She Wrote.
the second or third time that my soul's been on Earth, so I'm a lot younger than you.
I'm just gonna go over here and say, we are at 2 hours!
So, when you
I'm
edit
actually
it,
the reincarnation of a
add
demon.
an hour.
I only got last week's episode up yesterday.
It's because Kiki's lazy.
Anyway, that's the end of our show.
No!
Hooray!
Yes. Yes.
Fine.
Thank you once again for listening to this chaotic episode of the Super Happy Fun Jamatron Tea Party with Kiki, Bones, and not so special guest Breathe. Live long and prosper.
Good night, folks.
Night, Bones.
That's
Thank
all,
you.
folks.
Good night, Grave.
Night, Bones.
Night, folks.
Cupcake.
See
Night,
you
John Boy.
next time.
Night, John Boy.
Yeah, we went there.
You go to sleep.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Check you later.
Bye.